Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, here we are to do a project that was very recently brought to light by the lovely Bonnie at Bonnie and Clive. She made some tiny skinny tall envelopes for negatives. So I have all these negatives and I'm going to try making some of her envelopes because I loved hers. I thought they were brilliant, and while I watched hers I had a bit of an idea of a way I would like to do them that would make them a little bit different, and here I am, I'm about to try. So Bonnie also made hers from phone book pages that had been collaged on. So, and I think that that's a brilliant idea because this is very thin paper. We're folding quite a skinny tall envelope. It will be easier to do it with a thin piece of paper. So I'm going to use the same thing. Of course it will look a bit different because, well, my collage pages are different to Bonnie's. So in any case, I'm just going to sort of fiddle around with this till I work out how many I can get out of a page, and we'll make a prototype and then we'll get going on these. Of course, during this time I did not at all think of taking note of the measurements of this, so I'm going to have to go through all of this again to work out what the measurements are, but yeah, this is how I work it out. So just gonna hold things where they're supposed to be and guess, cut it and hope for the best. So it all does work out, and yeah, like I say, I have to go back and sort of work out the measurements exactly all over again once I've stuck this one together, because I realised that I didn't even bother to look because I'm a nitwit. So welcome to crafting with the nitwit. I wanted the front of this little envelope to have a divot in it so that yeah, you could easily get your negative in and out. I'm sure there's probably better ways to do this, but this is the way I dealt with it and it works. So sometimes I cut them a little low, whatever. I'm not really that fast. I'm just going to keep these shut with the paper clip. You can put a little dangle on your paper clip or something if you so desired, but yeah, that is beside the point. That's the way I dealt with all of that, and then I'm just going to glue it shut, and yeah, I'm pretty much done. And this is where the idea that I got whilst watching Bonnie's video comes into play. I want to take this and use my circle punch and just punch a hole right through the middle. Yeah, I figured if I'm going to have a negative then there, why not show people what's inside? So I am literally going to punch a hole right into the middle of this, and when you slide your negative inside, you will see your negative through your envelope. So yeah, that was the only very clever idea I had while I was watching bunnies. So I just thought it was something different to do, and yeah, it just adds a little bit more interest to your journal as you know you pop these sort of these interesting little things in pockets. So yeah, why not? So anyway, I'm going to make a bunch more of these because I think they're really cute, and yeah, thanks for the idea, Bonnie. I love them. Now, my negatives all came pre-cut to this size, so this is the size I'm making my envelopes. Just take your negatives or whatever it is you're making an envelope for, and yeah, measure it up to fit, because yeah, they do sometimes come in great big long lengths and you have to cut them yourself. So these ones just all happen to be cut to a pre-cut size. I do actually have some that are longer, so I will have to sort of make adjustments to this idea if I want to make little envelopes for those ones. because this is collaged paper with, you know, various thicknesses of paper on it, it does become a bit tricky to fold it straight even when you have scored it. But yeah, with a little bit of jiggery pokery and perseverance, you get there. You could just as easily make these out of just plain paper or scrapbook paper, or I would use, although if you were going to use scrapbook paper, I'd use thinner scrapbook paper. Double-sided scrapbook paper might be a bit thick for this, particularly if you want to punch a hole in the center like this. But yeah, a thinner paper, definitely the way to go to make these, I think. But yeah, you could just use anything you had on hand. Anyway, I'm sure you get the idea. You see me make 3 of them now. So I'm just going to skip through the rest and show you the big pile that I made at the end. I'm going to make enough for all the negatives that I have on the desk here. I was thinking before, you know, these would look really cute made out of just brown paper, like brown paper shopping bags. I think they would look amazing. But anyway, I digress. Thank you for spending time with me today, guys. I have enjoyed your company, as I always do. And yeah, stick around for some photos at the end, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.